Want to see me?
McKenzie brothers. I got them 25 years apiece.
You? You wouldn't have gotten shit without me. Night owl murders, baby.
Oh, don't do that.
What kind of person doesn't high-five another person?
A person who's not 10 years old.
Oh, so you mean like a dick?
No, I mean like the guy that can fire you on the spot.
Night owl murders, baby.
All right, okay. All kidding aside, great job.
Thank you.
That's not why I called you down here. Look, Harvey, you're killing it, and you've been killing it, and I think it's time that you got rewarded for it.
Head litigator.
Look, I know you got a deal with Jessica to come back, but I'm telling you, in 10 years, you could be me. You think about it. In the meantime, celebrate the win. Just stay away from my scotch.
Bertha, what are you doing here so late?
Don't get all up in my business just because I interrupted you hitting on red.
How do you know I'm hitting on her?
2 glasses of scotch and you. I found a McKenzie file in the McAllister box. You're welcome. And you better get Dennis's scotch back. He won't like that.
What's wrong?
We left out a piece of discovery.
Will it screw us?
Just did. Nothing ever changes around here.
It's good to see you two, Harvey. Now, what was so important that you just had to see me?
I want to talk to you about extending my time at the DA's office.
Come with me. Now, what's Cameron Dennis offering you?
Why does he have to be offering me something?
Because he knows if you want to keep someone in your house, offer them a better room.
Head litigator.
Do you want to stay there because it's a step up? Or because you can see yourself there in 10 years?
Why do you want to know?
Because I have a promotion ready for you right here.
What are you talking about?
Daniel Hardman and I are taking Gordon Schmidt and Van Dyke down.
That's why we're up here.
Did you think we were going to make out?
Man can hope.
What?
You sure you want to take control in the night?
Night times when they're sleeping.
Telling them you're coming shows them respect.
Not telling them shows them more.
What about honor?
Harvey, we're lawyers. We're not in the honor business. What did I always tell you when you were here?
Don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his shoes.
Well, if you're ever in these babies, we'll see if you feel the same way.
What the hell is this?
It's paperwork for the McKenzie deal. Type it up and get it out.
No, that report was supposed to be disclosed during discovery.
If you type up what I gave you, you'd know I'm disclosing it now.
No, you're sticking it in there now as if it's always been there.
It's called bluffing, okay? It's what I do. That's how I got the confession in the first place.
It's called bullshit. It's what bullshitters do, and it's how innocent people sometimes end up in prison.
Watch yourself.
Excuse me?
That toxicology report doesn't change the fact that those 2 assholes killed that woman.
And you being an asshole to me doesn't change the fact that you are breaking the law.
I'm not breaking the law. I put the goddamn thing in there. They can find it if they can think to look.
Harvey, you are making a huge...
That's enough! I'm here. You're here. Do your job.
You want to see me?
What the hell is this?
It's the McKenzie file.
I know what it is. What the hell did you put in the fine print?
You too? You're going to give me shit about not disclosing this report?
Not disclosing it? You gave it to him on a silver platter.
I don't understand. You want me to take it out?
I don't want you to do shit. I've already taken it out. And if I'd wanted it disclosed, I wouldn't have misfiled it in the first place.
You buried it?
You're damn right I did.
Cameron, look, I'm all for skirting the law, but this is breaking the law.
So is killing that woman. And I'm not going to let those 2 assholes walk because our eyewitness had a few beers at the ball game.
They won't walk. That's why I put it in the fine print.
You think you're the first guy to have this idea? Nobody does it because it doesn't work.
Well, that's exactly why it can work. They won't think to look at it because nobody has the balls to do it.
And what if they do? And these guys get out and they murder your brother or your father or your cousin? Because I tell you right now, they're going to murder someone's.
I don't feel comfortable with
I don't
this.
give a shit whether you feel comfortable or not. This is my case. We're not disclosing it. It's done.
Cameron.
I told you this before. Don't make me tell you again. I'm here. You're here. Do your job.
Dad's here all night going through his past cases.
How many?
Too many. And I'll tell you another thing. I bet his first time he thought would be his last time.
Donna.
If you want somebody to just sit at her desk, answer your phones, and pick up your dry cleaning, then put out a one ad, because that's not me. I'm gonna tell you what I think. And what I think is, if you do this, you're gonna keep doing it.
So what's going on?
I don't know what to do.
Well, breaking the law isn't worth it no matter what the guy did.
How'd you know?
You're a prosecutor. You told me you had a problem.
Well, it's not that simple, Dad. It's not just me. And if I don't let it go, I'll get fired.
If you do,
I tell him I'm only doing this once. I'm only doing it because it's his case, and I'll never do it on one of mine. And then I keep knocking the covers off the bad guys, which is what I do, and I don't bat 385, I bat 1,000.
all right. You know, I'm going to tell you something I never told you before. You might not want to hear it now, but you know what your grandmother said to me when I told her I was going to ask your mother to marry me?
What?
Don't. Because if she'll cheat on someone else with you, she'll cheat on you with someone else. We had a huge blowout. I told her to shove it up her ass. Lily wouldn't do that. She'd be different with me because Lily loved me.
Dad.
No, let me finish. And then years later, I found out the other guy thought the same thing. What I'm trying to say is, even if Cameron believes that he'll never make you do it again, he will.
Harvey, just the man I wanted to see.
Why is that?
'Cause I wanted you to be the first to know. I'm looking at my new head litigator.
I'm afraid you're not.
And why is that?
Because after I show you this, you're going to demand this.
You disclose that report.
That affidavit says I made a mistake, an honest mistake. And this one says, as my penance, I'm resigning.
So, you're just gonna put 2 killers back on the street?
If you're half the prosecutor you say you are, you can still put them away. And I don't give a shit whether you feel comfortable with that or not, because you said it was your case, but you made it my case.
I made it our case, because I thought you were about putting bad guys behind bars.
Cameron, you asked, what if they got out and killed my father? Well, I think the question is, what if my father found out what I did to put them in?
You goddamn pussy.
The only thing that makes me a pussy is that I didn't send that affidavit in the second I found out.
So let me get this straight. You turned me down before, and now you're saying you want to come back.
Yes.
And it has nothing to do with our coup.
I didn't even know you did it until I saw your name on the wall. You got it up there fast.
Don't tell them you're coming and slam the door behind them. Now, why should I take someone who waited for me to win?
Because I'm someone you trusted with the news in the first place.
I also trusted all the people who voted for me. Come clean, Harvey. What changed your mind?
Instead of thinking about what I want to be doing in 10 years, I started thinking about who I want to be doing it with.
Me over him. Terms are non-negotiable. You get what I give you.
Fine by me, but I'm getting my own secretary.
Associates don't get their own secretaries.
This isn't about the associate. It's about the secretary. And I'm not coming here without her.
She must be very special.
She is.
Difference comes out of your pocket.
As long as she never knows.
Welcome back, Harvey. Start Monday.
Give it up.
Oh, no.